everybody, welcome back to another weather forecast. I'm meteorologist Aiden Leisure, and today we're going to be taking a look at the temperatures for the next couple of days, as well as some of those weather patterns we're going to be experiencing here pretty shortly. And you can see by this big graphic here, it's going to remain active. You can see all of this moisture here making its way across the Great Lakes, and it's going to keep doing that throughout the week, and eventually that's going to result in us in pretty much an ice bath. We're going to be very, very cold towards the weekend, especially towards Sunday, Monday. We are going to be very cold. I have it blown up here in the Midwest. You can see multiple systems kind of making their way through the Chicagoland area, and then that high pressure system that does eventually settle over us over on Sunday and Monday, bringing us those really bitter cold temperatures, and that's going to come with wind chill. So whatever temperatures are posted, it will be colder than that. So please pay attention to the weather for the next couple of days as these systems come through. We're going to start to see a little bit more accumulating snow, some more wintry mixing, and we're also going to see a big cold snap come through the area. So you can see here there's a pretty giant temperature gradient. You can see from all the way to northern Minnesota down in towards Nebraska and Kansas there. Pretty much a 60-degree temperature gradient, which is quite intense. You can see that the heat down there really building in the 60s down there. It's incredible for this time of year for them to be this warm. And then in the Chicagoland area, obviously we have in the 30s in the green there. And then tonight it's not going to cool down a whole lot in the Chicagoland area. It's still going to remain pretty mild, but you can see that cold air really starting to make its way into the area as the low pressure system that was sitting kind of around the Minnesota, Iowa area kind of makes its way towards the east and strengthens. We're going to start to see those temperatures change. So you can see here in the 30 degrees still in the Chicagoland area tomorrow. It's going to remain mild, and you can see a lot of 40 degrees, 50-degree temperatures south of St. Louis. It's going to remain pretty warm down there, but you can really see by tomorrow night that these cold temperatures really start to work their way in. You're going to see single digits posted as temperatures, but not including the wind chill. So the wind chill is going to bring these temperatures down by several degrees, if not maybe 10 or 20 degrees, depending on where you are located. So please pay attention for the next couple of days. Sweego, you guys are going to look at this graphic and gasp. It's not as bad as it looks, and I'll tell you why, because Tuesday and Wednesday we do have a chance for wintry precipitation, whether that be snow or like a wintry mix. That's going to be happening Tuesday into Wednesday, so today into tomorrow. So tonight, rather around like the last couple hours of the night and then into early morning Wednesday, we're going to have that threat for the wintry mix. But then Wednesday it will be very breezy. So the wind chill is going to be very brutal on Wednesday. We're going to have gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles an hour again on Wednesday. So please be weather aware. Make sure you're bundled up. Make sure you have everything covered when you're going outside. We're talking mittens, hats, scarves, everything covered, because when you're exposed for that long with that much cold going on and that much air blowing at your face, it's going to induce frostbite very quickly, actually. So please be weather aware and please bundle up there. Same thing Thursday and Friday, though. So Thursday night into Friday morning, we're going to have the same type of setup. It will be much colder, so it's going to be only snow that we're going to be experiencing. It's not going to be very accumulating either. It's going to be maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. Same thing Tuesday and Wednesday, probably about an inch, just because it's going to be so close to the freezing line. We may see a wintry mixed precipitation. But Saturday is going to be a problem. We're going to basically have another one of those bigger winter systems, a little more strong, and it's going to give us a lot more of a problem. We're going to have maybe another half a foot dump on us in the Chicagoland area on Saturday, so please be weather aware for that, and that's going to happen during the day. It'll happen into the morning and all the way throughout the day it's going to be happening. So I did want to, though, bring you into this graphic. This is a wind chill graphic. You can see here, as these systems come through, it's really going to start digging at us here. The wind chills are going to be by Monday of next week is going to be brutal. We are going to be in the negative teens, in the negative 20s by next Sunday and Monday. The wind chill is going to be brutal. This is a scenario where you do not want to be outside no matter what. We're talking 40, 50 degrees below freezing. So this is unbelievable cold that's going to be entering the area, so please be weather aware. Make sure you guys are starting your cars. Make sure you guys have at least half a tank of gas in your car. You don't want your fuel lines to freeze. We were talking making sure that everything is good outside in that sense. Make sure you are not outside for that long. Bundle up, all that stuff, because it's going to be very cold. We may even see some school closures during Monday, especially into Monday. We're going to see that wind chill really pick up. So please be weather aware, as it's going to get very cold after it becomes very wintry. So please make sure you guys are weather aware. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next forecast.